I've decided that the children on the Isle of the Lost be given a chance to live here in Auradon.
Hey, Vin, can you ask your parents what happened to the rest of the royal Disney family? There are some princes and princesses we missed in the first 3 Descendants movies. We know that you get along with everyone, even the villain kids, so show the rest of the Disney characters some love. There's plenty of room in the castle for more ball gowns and fabulous hats. And we would love to see more royal descendants dancing with the VKs. We loved the Descendants movies, but a few famous characters were missing from the storylines, and we think that was a missed opportunity for more fun at Auradon. Here are the Disney characters that fans wish were in Descendants 3. Watch until the end to find out which Lost Boy's son would have been friends with Harry Hook.
Tony, that's a wee boy's game.
Ariel and Melody. Ariel and Prince Eric are a gorgeous couple. Fans would have loved to see them at Auradon. And Ariel and Eric's daughter, Melody, would have been an awesome addition to Auradon Prep. Just think of how Melody could have helped Mal defeat Uma in Descendants 2. Due to her mermaid heritage, Melody is an amazing swimmer. She could have beaten Uma in a swimming contest. On top of that, she can speak with and understand aquatic creatures. She can also create waves in the ocean. That's a pretty cool trick. If Mal needed a friend with aquatic abilities in D2 and D3, which she did, Melody would have been perfect. Mother Gothel and Rapunzel. During an interview with 17, Dove Cameron revealed something interesting. She said if she wasn't cast as Maleficent's daughter in Descendants movies, she would like to be Mother Gothel's daughter.
Because I love Mother Gothel.
Well, except for the whole neglecting her in the tower part. Dove points out that all the villain parents are pretty neglectful, but she still loves those Disney villains. Dove has always been a fan of Mother Gothel. What's not to love? Sure, she's manipulative and evil, but she knows how to get what she wants. Mother Gothel might be wicked, but she's not the worst Disney villain out there. While she did kidnap and lock Rapunzel in a tower, she didn't sentence a baby to perish on the eve of her 16th birthday. There's a fan theory on Reddit that Rapunzel and Cassandra from Tangled, the series, are half-sisters. The theory states that Prince Frederick of Corona had an affair with a commoner before he met and married Queen Ariana and had Rapunzel. He had a baby girl with this commoner, but unfortunately the mother didn't make it through the birth. Prince Frederick hid the motherless child and went on to marry his queen Ariana. Together they had Rapunzel, and the rest is Disney history. If Dove played the role of Mother Gothel's daughter, she could have been related to Rapunzel and Cassandra. They wouldn't have been technically blood related, but it would have made for a weird mesh of pseudo-siblings. Just imagine the power they would have had working together to get Maleficent's scepter back from the Queen of Meme. And speaking of working together, you'll never believe what unlikely friendship could potentially happen if Descendants 4 ever becomes a reality. Keep watching to find out. Alice in Wonderland. Fans loved the idea of Alice in Wonderland making an appearance in the Descendants films. One fan thought Alice and the Mad Hatter would have made for a rather interesting parents at Auradon. Just think of all the missed opportunities. Instead of an enchanted forest, there could have been a magical wonderland on the outskirts of Auradon. Mal and her crew could have received cryptic clues from the Cheshire Cat. Can you imagine Dude the dog talking to the Cheshire Cat?
Does this vest make me look fat?
Hands down, the Mad Hatter should have organized the Family Day celebration at Auradon Prep. Alice's daughter, Allie, would have been a fun addition to the Auradon Prep crew. Allie is quite curious, just like her mother, and she's always up for a wild adventure too. She could have helped to get to the bottom of that sleep spell Audrey placed on the kingdom. Allie is also eccentric and energetic. This would have helped her to fit right in with the villain kids. She's the kind of girl who would immediately accept Mal, Evie, and the rest of the gang into her circle of friends. Anastasias Daughter. We all know that Drizella is the mother of Dizzy Tremaine, but for some reason Dizzy was raised by her grandmother instead of her mother. Drizella and Anastasia don't make an appearance throughout the Descendants movies, but we would have loved it if Dizzy was best friends with Anastasia's daughter. After all, Drizella and Anastasia were so close, it seems weird that their children wouldn't be. Dizzy and Anna would have been the best cousins ever. Peter Pan. Raise your hands if you would have liked to see Peter Pan's son in the Descendants movies. We're dying to see that. We imagine Peter Pan's son to be mischievous and clever. He would probably run a smuggling ring to get goods to the pirates on the Isle of the Lost. We know that Peter Pan is not a big fan of pirates, especially Captain Hook, but Peter's always been a rebel at heart, which means his son would probably follow in his rebellious footsteps. Do you think Peter Pan's son would be friends with Captain Hook's son Harry? That would be wild. It could happen if Descendants 4 gets green-lighted. Maybe we can ask Tinkerbell to fly Peter and his son to Auradon. Are there any Disney characters you wanted to see in Descendants 3? If Descendants 4 were to happen, which new characters would you want to be in the film? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to The Things and give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.